everyone, welcome back. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great holiday, end of 2025, and hopefully you're having a good start to January and for 2026. So, I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a different video today. I was going to do my December closeout and set up my January budget with you. It's probably going to be the same, pretty much the same from what it was previously, but I'm also going to let you know like what my financial goals are this month or this year, because they're a little bit different, and I might be taking a couple steps back and maybe not doing so many videos. Why did that just get bright? Okay, I'm filming in my basement and the lights just went really weird. So, okay. Anyway, yeah, I'll go over my financial goals. I might be doing like less videos than I wanted to, but I'll explain everything. Anyway, welcome. So first off, let's go through and see how I closed out December. So if you have been kind of following I probably stopped doing my budgets with me, I want to say maybe August, July, something like that, because it was just repetitive. But I just have a spreadsheet that I track all of my transactions in. I do a whole budget with me, like a whole budget projected for the month, and then what it actually is based on the transactions that I had. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and then every paycheck I break it down and how I want to spend each paycheck, because I get paid bi-weekly. So yeah, I might be bringing these breakdowns back only because things might be changing with how I am doing my financial goals this year, at least the first few months of the year, because I have some pretty big like purchases, I guess. I have some big things to save for, and I do not want to go into debt. So I followed Dave Ramsey's baby steps briefly, kind of. So baby step is 1 is the starter emergency fund, have that. 2 is get out of debt. That was the hardest thing, and I did that. So then I did fully fund my emergency fund, and then October, something like that, I had to spend a good chunk of it, and the big chunk of money I need to save is also for that. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to go into details, but it's like a family court issue thing. So I just need to save money for that, and I am still investing 15% of my income. I won't stop that. And then I'm saving for my kids' college. So my biggest thing was to pay off my mortgage, and then once I pay off my mortgage, you build wealth and you give. So I was on baby step 6. I'm going to go back to baby step number 3 because I'm going to fully fund my emergency backup. I'm at like 10,900, so almost 11. I got like 2,500 left to save. So that's number 1. Financial goal number 2 is save $6,000. I think I need it by like April or May. And then the third thing was I need to save like $600 to do my taxes. So I want to focus on that, and then I can go back to paying off my mortgage, I believe. So yeah, those are kind of the big 4 that I want to focus on. So I don't want to take anything away from those and do my weekly videos that I've been doing. So okay, I'm sorry about the lights. I don't know what's going on, but so yeah, that's where I'm at. Let's close out December. Okay, I think I'm okay now. I was having very weird technical difficulties, so let's go and close out December. I have my notes off to the side here. to help me because I write everything down in my planner. So I'm going to use this for reference. All right, so December. Let's start with expenses. This line for savings, I do put money into a separate checking account every time I get paid, but because that comes out automatically, I don't really consider it. I just don't even acknowledge it. So my take-home salary for the month was $45.42.87. I did get a refund. I refunded something, and then I think the $642 was just paid back stuff for things that I paid for that Zach needed to help me pay for, so he gave me money for that, and other people, so it was just little things. Okay, investing. I always invest 15% of my income. Most of it goes to my retirement, which is out of sight, out of mind. I just calculate what I have from the paycheck that I have. So to make up for the full 15%, I put 50 aside for Acorns, and I spent $42.18. And then I have a Robinhood account, and I put $134 into that. And then the rest of the 15% is into my retirement. So $176 is what I spent for investing, and then the rest of the stuff is spending. So my home, I always spend $850 for mortgage and all the utilities and stuff, and I split it with the people that live with me. And daycare, I don't know why, somehow I ended up paying 3 payments. So that was way over. Car insurance, $287.11. Zach and I combined our car insurance onto one policy, and it comes out of my bank account, and that's what part of the money up top. Zach gave me some money for that, for his half. Cell phone, I actually did not pay. I let Zach cover that. Subscriptions was always $21.25. I have that come out of my credit card, and then I pay it off every month. Vitamins was $31.44. It's over because I had to buy additional vitamins besides my multivitamin I always get. Life insurance is always $39.29. No Chewy. All right. So now we're at groceries. That ended up being $537.96. Gas is $2.50. Scarlet was $139 plus $100. Cats, I spent $100. Restaurants, nothing. Entertainment, $50. Birthdays and gifts and holiday stuff, $255.06. Katie's spending $191.50. Easy Pass, $100. Also, Zach gave me money for that because that was him spending that. Oh yes, and then here it is. And then in my high priority and low priority, these are the weekly cash stuffings that I do. So high priority for some reason was $390, because when I was doing some wallet cash stuffings, I also added to some sinking funds, and then low priority was $470. I'm not sure why that was so high, but anyway, that is it. So this is not calculating correctly. I'm at $95 off. Oh my god. Okay. After high and low priority, we also had car maintenance. I don't think I have that on here. So I can add it to I'm just gonna add, well, it's part of my high priority, but car heat. 95, 72. There we go. Okay. All right. So now my new balance is 15 cents. So I had 15 cents left over for the month of December, which is pretty darn close to a zero-based budget for the month, and probably the closest I've ever been to zero. Usually I'm like over $100 under budget or over $100 over budget, so this was really good. So I'm glad that worked out. Then I was like playing around with my yearly budget and trying to figure out things, and just with all these like big expenses that I have going on in 2026, or at the beginning of 2026, I was just like trying to figure out how to make it work. So that's December. Let's go into January. So I set up my whole budget, or my whole spreadsheet, and this is my January budget, and I didn't go ahead and pre-plan this, so we'll go through it together. Savings, like I said, I have 10% go to a separate checking account, and I usually use that for like home expenses and stuff like that, like big purchases. Like we currently are replacing the electrical in the house, so I had, money saved up to do that. But anyway, Acorns, we always budget $50. Robinhood is always $134. I might have to adjust that coming the next couple months, but we'll leave it for now. Home is always $850. Daycare is always $740. Yeah. Car insurance, mine should still be the same. It's always $144. Cell phone is $50. Subscriptions is always $21.25. Vitamins is about $20. Life insurance is almost $40. And then Chewy, which we might get this month actually, if it's about $80 or $90, I'll put $90. Alright, groceries. It was really high last month. I need to keep it down. I'm gonna try to do I think $350 is, I'll try $350. Gas, I always do $200. Scarlett, I've always been doing $100. I just want to keep putting money into her envelope so she has money to spend on, or we have money to spend on for her. Same with the cats. Restaurants, no. Entertainment. So this month we have a Broadway show we're going to, which is paid for. Zach's gonna do dinner, and we are splitting the hotel. We each have our company's holiday parties this month. I don't think we need to buy anything. I don't plan on hosting anything this month. I always like to have money set aside just in case. I mean, I don't know. I'll just put $50 for now. Birthdays, the only one I have in January is my brother, and I already bought him something, so that I'm not going to put anything aside for birthdays. Katie's spending, I would like to put money into. We'll come back to it. Easy Pass, Zach's going to continue to pay for it, and I'm going to keep saving for it. I do have a low priority envelope for that. Sinking funds, we'll come back to that. Let's see, I think that's it. Alright, so we're going to be able to fill in a little bit more. I'm going to estimate, I didn't even get my first paycheck for this new year yet. I'm getting it next week. And, health insurance went up. I adjusted my taxes, what comes out for taxes, so I really don't know what it's going to be. I'm going to lowball it, and I'll say I'm going to get $3,500 this month. Yeah, it's not a magic month either, so Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see where we're at. So we have 660 left over to use. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. I could actually literally just put the $600 towards taxes and have one thing paid off. I'm really tempted to just do that. Because I don't need to spend anything extra. Like, all my savings, all my investing is getting its usual. Home and daycare, you know, all my fixed expenses are the usual. I'm trying to think if I have anything else going on this month that I might need money for. Because I would really like to put like $500 either towards like the really big, I have $6,000 to save, $600 to save for taxes, and $2,500 to put towards. So what is that? 6, 8, 10. That's already 10 grand. All right. Yeah, my mind's made up. I'm gonna put 500 away. Oh, that's even without my high and low priority. Usually I do 220 and 280 here. Then I'm left with 160. So that's what I was saying. I might have to like not do some videos. Well, I could do videos, maybe just like a different style, or maybe instead of doing the same things weekly. So I have 3 things to set up. I want to do a book play. I want to finish the Something is Brewing book. And then I have you guys have probably seen like 2026 Year of Minis. I'm doing that with 100 like mini challenges from 100 different creators. So those 3 I'm definitely going to do this year. So instead of maybe doing like all 3 every week, I might do like throughout the month. I'll do once a month for now, just until I save. And I could probably do like 50 into each book to start, all in ones. I don't know. So if I did that, that would be 300 a month. But I can't split it out by high priority and low priority anymore. I gotta split it out by just, I guess, like if I did book play, or if I just did YouTube videos. So if I'm gonna do 3 books, $50 each, that's $150 a month, and then I'll get rid of those. And high priority is my emergency fund, so $500 into there, and then I have $10 left over. I really hope I'm not forgetting anything. Like, my brother's birthday is next week. I already got him a gift. We have my holiday party. I might have to buy a dress. We have the Broadway play. I might have to buy something nice to wear. So I might need clothes. I do have clothes savings. It's not a lot. My low priority. I really want to put $500 away. Man, if I could still do 150 for the month and do YouTube videos, that would be really good. I just don't want to be like financially irresponsible, you know? Like, I don't want to keep doing my YouTube videos as is and act like nothing's like wrong with doing those, and then have to also save up like $6 grand in the next 4 months and then be like drowning or go back into debt, you know? So I want to be smart about it. And this is a plan. Obviously nothing's happened yet. I would love to put the like more money towards this if I could, but this will at least have, you know, like my fixed expenses, like nothing can change there. My envelopes can be a little bit more flexible, but for the most part, like Scarlet and Cats, like maybe only that happens. Nothing. What did I say entertainment was for? I could probably get rid of that maybe. I forget what I said it was for. But yeah, let's leave it like that for now, and I'll just try to be really vigilant about not overspending. Yeah. So we'll have $10 left over if all works out. I will keep you updated, and you can see what goes on at the end of January and how we get by through this month. So that's kind of my plan. I will come to you with 2 videos like this week, because I did pull money out from my last paycheck to make up for last week and this week. So I will still do the usual, but going forward from there, I think I'm gonna do 1 video a week, which I'm really sad about. But it'll help me save up the money that I need to save up that much faster, and then I can come back and do my usual. I would love to do all 3 books every single week. So yeah, let's start with that and see how it goes. So thank you guys for walking me through this and letting me talk through this. Yeah, so that just might be how these next couple of months go. I'll show you how I'm budgeting and trying to save up for these really big expenses that I have, and I hope you guys are doing well and able to save as much as you can, and even getting out of debt and putting big chunks of money to your debt payments. So let me know how you guys are doing and what are your goals for 2026. So thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.